Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm gonna do a coffee review. This one here, this video is gonna be a part 2 to this coffee. This is Don Pablo Colombian Supremo. The part 1, I did the grinding of the whole beans, and I did like a smell, aroma test, aroma review. So, and also I grinded it. I know not everybody has, or gets whole bean coffee to grind their own coffee. I didn't used to. Now I do occasionally. So after I grind this, it lasts me a little bit. So this is really good. I've been drinking Don Pablo coffee for, I don't know, maybe a little over a year now, I think. They sent me like 7 or 8 bags of different coffees. Really good people. So I just brewed up some coffee. What I do is I use a scoop. Here it is. I use a scoop for my coffee. I use a regular coffee maker, so I use this little scoop here. Can't remember what this is. Quarter cup? No, I mean I can't remember. But I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it on camera. Not everybody has clothespins in their life anymore, but I still use them for, closing bags and stuff. So clothespin, a lot of you at least know what size they are. So there you go. Good example. Okay. So I use about that much, a scoop with just a little heaping on top, and I use I put 4 cups of water in my coffee maker. That's just the way I like to do it. It might make it just like a little bit stronger, but I like my coffee stronger. So that coffee, that roast coming up into my face and me breathing it made me like anyway, so watch the first video. It smells really good. The difference, for those of you that do grind your own coffee and like pay attention to the aromas and stuff like that, would maybe agree with that the aroma from smelling in the whole bean form to the grounded, you get different notes. The grinding brings out the aromas a lot better. So the description of the flavors that Don Pablo gives on here is, it says mild, sweet, rich, and smooth. Colombian Supremo has a medium body, pleasant acidity, citrus notes, and a lasting chocolate, walnut finish. The finish is very smooth with low acidity. See, the slight caramelization of the natural sugars in the bean give this medium dark coffee a touch of roastiness, where it still retains its natural flavor character, giving it a sweet, pleasant aftertaste. 100% Arabica coffee, GMO free. So I gave a lot of information. I read a lot of information on the first video about the company, and I even read a little bit from the bag. I'll read a little bit. We'll do the tasting, and then I'll read some on the bag. Okay, so I'm going to use a clear glass, clear mug type glass, so you can see the color if you're interested in that. Has a kind of a medium dark appearance. Like I said on the first video, I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I don't claim to be one, a coffee professional drinker or anything like that. I've been drinking coffee for many years. Folgers has been pretty much the main one I've ever drank, at least for 30 some years. So Don Pablo Company, when I contacted them, they were nice enough to send me some coffees to review. So I reviewed many of them. I got one more to review of theirs, and I think it's a Manhandling Sumatra, something like that. Don't know if I pronounced that right. And they've all been good. They've all been really, 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 really good. There's a couple that I like the best out of all of them, but they're all great quality tasting coffees. So, all right. So let's go ahead and taste it. Just black. You do get a little bit like a little bit of a walnut kind of aroma. You do. The on the back here it says about like a chocolate note. I didn't get a chocolate note from smelling it from the whole bean. I did get a chocolate note by smelling it from the grounded. It is in there. I'm not really getting it on the aroma after it's been brewed. But it smells good. All right, let's try it. Wow, man, that's a smooth coffee. Wow, very flavorful black. It's rare for me to be able to say that it's like that flavorful from being brewed and me drinking it black, which I don't do. I use creamers, but man, this is wow, that's a really good tasting coffee just like that. I could easily drink this. It's got a little bit of a nuttiness. It's probably the walnut kind of of the taste coming out. It does have like a little bit of a yeah, like a bitter to lightly sweet kind of aftertaste. I don't get the citrus notes. I don't get those. It does have a low acidity. Very, very light bitterness. It has a light to medium roastiness. Wow, that's really good. I do use creamers, like I said. Just the way I've drank my coffee for many years. But like I said in the first video, I don't use so much of it that it will disguise or overtake the flavor where you can't taste it. So I'll always like kind of do one step at a time and just kind of check it that way. I'm doing an even teaspoon of regular coffee mate. Kind of see what that does to it. Some people just use regular creamer. I use both this and a little bit of a flavored. Somewhere to set my spoon. Okay. Still get the great flavor of this coffee, just like but with a little bit of a lactose kind of a aftertaste now. Probably, I would rather drink it black rather than just the regular creamer in it. Because for this one, just the regular creamer didn't do it any favors. It just... Okay, so this is a vanilla caramel, just a great value, no, Best Choice brand. I'm just using a level teaspoon of it. You get, I like what it does is you get you're able to get the great smell, aroma from the coffee, but you get now I get like a vanilla caramel kind of aroma right with it. It's balanced together just like really well. So you get both. Yeah, and you get the flavors of the coffee along with the sweetness of the vanilla and caramel flavors too. So it's a good balance. It's a good pairing. They go together really well. But those of you that drink your coffee black, you're really gonna like this. It just, I think you will. I do, but opinions vary. So, but I would give this, I'd give this coffee a try. It's very good. Okay, so the Don Pablo story. In 1989, Darren J. Burke, founder of Burke Brands LLC, moved to Miami in search of adventure. Little did he know he would soon meet the love of his life, Eliana. While visiting Eliana's family in Colombia, Darren fell in love with Latin culture and its delicious coffee. The couple recognized an opportunity and learned everything they could about coffee growing and roasting in Colombia, and then traveled the rest of Latin America to further their education and to forge relationships with more coffee growers. Eliana's grandmother nicknamed Darren Don Pablo after a character in her favorite tongue twister, because as a Spanish speaker, she had much difficulty pronouncing his name correctly. A quarter century later, the passion, focus on quality, and dedication to the craft of small batch artisan roasting shines through in every fresh cup of Don Pablo specialty coffee. Thank you for your purchase. We hope you enjoy it. They have some YouTube videos too that you can see. There's one on there that shows what Darren you know, how he gets involved with the picking of the beans, choosing the beans. I think the roasting part too, I think, or he oversees it. Sometimes they go to different Latin countries and, you know, talk to the locals, and sometimes they've helped the locals out. Some of the ladies that sell their their crafts on the street. One of the videos shows how they helped them. I can't remember what country they were in at the time, but they they rented out or bought a store, a big store area or something that, excuse me, that they could work in and do their crafts out of the weather and stuff, and have it, they could organize their stuff better. So that was really, really cool how they did that. But yeah, check the videos out. They have, I think they have like a couple funny ones too. You might enjoy those. They're great people, very nice, kind, giving. So yeah, check them out and try their, you can try their coffee. Go to their website, see what kinds they have. They have a char beans that I'm really a fan of. They also have a bourbon infused that I'm a fan of also. It's a good like evening coffee. Especially around the winter time. Just it makes it even better, you know. You can actually smell the bourbon, and you can taste the bourbon a little bit in there too. So it's pretty interesting. So there you go. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Colombian Supremo is what we just reviewed. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye.